What's up, guys? We're back to another beautiful interview, and I may not have a barber or a rapper or what else have we done? Author or athlete, but I got a producer. I'm bringing back another fire producer, and his name is ScooterMade.
What's up? What's going on, y'all, boy?
Thank you for coming on, bro. It's
Anytime.
been a privilege. It's been a privilege talking to you before that we started the interview, because I love meeting people that I've just never really met. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know each other like that. And I don't know if you've known me for a while, but either way, I appreciate you even showing love to 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬𝙬 podcast and the team and stuff. And we're going to do a lot more stuff after this interview because it's just been beautiful, bro. But most importantly, bro, I just want to say, like, how have you been? Like, what have you been up to? Because last time we really talked, it was when we kind of like set the date to do all this stuff. So I haven't really been like, you know what I mean, seeing what you've been doing. But what have you been up to?
Man, I was doing a lot actually, man. Like working, you know, doing collabs with my boys, Kalen, aka K-Rich, JB, DC,
K-Rich, yeah,
Maine, Cliff, Jason, the whole gang, MGB, Justin, everybody, man. We just trying to be locked in. Right now we locked in, trying to get stuff done, you know. That's it too.
No, yeah, and I'm proud of you, bro, because for real, this is the next step, and I feel like this is something that could help you a lot, because a lot of people don't realize what podcasts can really do for you. Yeah. It can open you mentally to more content, to more this and that. So before we dig into all that stuff and content and your beats and stuff that you make, and even just your personal life, where are you from? Like, where were you born and raised?
Shoot, I was born right here in Charleston, South Carolina. I was mostly on my grandmother's side. I was with her all the time. That's James Island. So most of my life I was on James Island, and a good chunk, maybe like a good majority, I was with Edisto, like Edisto side.
Yeah, I love Edisto. I've been out there a few times.
And it's boring.
Yeah, it's boring, but you got to kind of appreciate nature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you were to go somewhere with no nature like Texas is nothing but land fields.
That is true.
It's insane, bro. So, like, where'd you go to elementary school at? Did you go to elementary school at downtown Charleston, or where were you at?
No, bro. I went to elementary school in Edisto. It's called 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬𝙬. No one ever heard of 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙬𝙬 because it got shut down like some years ago. Got shut down. It's not even operating right now. Wow. So it just.
How do you feel about that? Is that something you kind of like took? Like, I mean, I don't really know how to ask the question, but did it affect you in any type of way, or?
It didn't really affect me. Sometimes, every now and then, I'll drive back, you know.
Is this still like a school? It's an abandoned school?
It's an abandoned school. I don't know if it's still being used for something like that, but, you know, sometimes, every once in a while, you know, sometimes, like, to humble yourself and don't forget where you came from.
That's why I was curious, because maybe it could have been tore down, like the skate ring, Music in Motion.
Yeah.
Like, that's tore down, and now it's just other buildings, so it's kind of like, you can't look back at it.
You can't look back, exactly.
It's gone. So, you know, I think that's crazy, because a lot of people don't, especially that's hopped on the podcast, don't go out to Edisto like that, and I feel like that makes you rare already, bro. So, where'd you go to middle school at?
I went to middle school, in 6th grade. I don't know, some folks don't count 6th grade as middle school, they count elementary, so 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙬𝙬, they had a 6th grade program, so I was in 6th grade there.
It was probably because it was so small,
it's a small, like, Edisto was small, so it's probably like 3 schools around there.
Wow.
So, but really I went to middle school in River Oaks Middle in North Charleston.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there.
Anything like particular you remember, like maybe even traumatizing, or not like traumatizing bad, but just like anything that kind of made you the person who you are now?
Not necessarily.
Maybe
mostly
being bullied, or, you know?
I don't really get bullied. I was more of the quiet person. Like, I was always to myself. Like, folks know me, but I wasn't as social like I am now. Because I'm just getting out my shell like I was. I really started in high school. That's why I really started to get out my shell.
What grade?
9th grade. My freshman year, I went to Fort Chester High School.
Wow.
So my
Did
freshman
you play
year,
sports or anything?
Yeah, I played sports. I did track and I did football.
Wow, that's awesome. Were you in the era when they were
when he won?
Yeah.
2015. Yeah, I was around, but I wasn't on that.
No, but still.
Yeah, I wasn't on that team when they. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's all good. It's still being in that team caliber. Like, the coach is amazing, bro. He's definitely been winning every single year, and even if he doesn't win the state championship or whatever, it's like they win personal goals, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like Fort has been underrated in football.
Yeah.
Like, it's always been just like Goose Creek or
Somerville.
Yeah, like, and now it's like the past 10, 15 years it's been
Yeah,
Ford,
Ford.
like Ford.
Yeah.
Or even maybe, sorry guys, don't bite me, but maybe even the last 5-10 years. Well, I did say that. Say that.
Yeah.
But that's cool, bro. So like you said that like everything you got out your shell in like 9th grade and stuff like that. But like when did you know when you started doing maybe beats or like or something in that caliber? Were you in that thing but were you doing that in high school?
It was a crazy story. So I really what made me start liking music and wanted to make beats was elementary school, because my grandmother, she bought me a laptop for Christmas, and I was a big Roscoe Dash and Travis Porter fan.
Hey,
it's weird because now a whole lot of people heard like.
Alright, I gotta ask you, since you put yourself in this predicament, because you said that. You ever heard Breakfast at the Waffle House?
Yeah, Breakfast at the Waffle House. Twin sausages. I was big on that shit.
I just had to ask. You a real Travis Porter
Yes,
fan?
I was deep in that shit.
That's
so
crazy,
I was like, yo, I want to make beats just like them, bro.
Right.
So I don't know. I had so much knowledge coming to think about. It was around that time in elementary school. So I went, because I had a hotspot. I had a track phone that had a hotspot, and I used the hotspot off that track phone just to download the demo version of FL, because they have a demo version and then you got a version you bought.
I did.
So I downloaded the demo version, and I didn't know you couldn't save it. I was make beats like every time I come home from school. I hop straight on the laptop just to see if I can make something. And eventually I kept on doing it, and I got frustrated because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't look up no YouTube tutorials. I tried to figure everything out by my fucking self.
Yeah.
And eventually I did figure it out.
Right.
And I was like, oh, obviously the beat's trash now if I pull it up now or whatever. Cause
No, but that was like the beginning stage of you making beats.
Yeah, it was the beginning stages, and I was so happy that like, yo, this shit is pretty fun to make beats, cause I like music. So I guess one day I came home and my laptop was gone.
Like
it was gone.
Like stolen?
Stolen. So I'm not gonna say who, but one of my family members took it and ended up pawning it.
Wow.
But
I mean, maybe not trying to be weird because it sounds like a butthole thing to say.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a butthole, but maybe everything happens for a reason because it made you grind harder and appreciate what you have in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, especially in the game realm, imagine losing your Xbox. You're going to be really more appreciative next time you get an Xbox and play it. You know what I'm saying? So is that how you felt whenever you did get back to the laptop? Because it may take a while, right?
I was hurt.
You were young.
So I was young, so I didn't even bother because I couldn't afford a laptop. I was in elementary school, so I didn't even bother to tell my grandmother. Cause I was scared to tell my grandmother because she the one who bought it.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, someone pawned it. And I didn't want to. Yeah, exactly. So I just, like, fuck it. So,
yeah, I feel you.
So, like, I guess fast forward, goddamn, middle school, like 7th grade, I picked it back up again because I ended up fracturing my tibia playing basketball.
Wow.
So I was in the house 24/7. So like, all right, I got a laptop. So went download the $100 version one, and I was messing with it, you know, trying new things, everything. Once again, came back from home. Wow. Now really, my house got broken into then, so they took everything.
Bro,
my
you just had a lot of.
Yeah, so I was like, man, fuck it, I'm not gonna do this shit no more.
Right.
And I guess my sophomore year of college, I'm a big Wheezy. Like I love Wheezy. I don't know if you had a Wheezy out there. Wheezy, one of Young Thug's producer.
Oh yeah.
Wheezy. I love Wheezy, bro. Like Wheezy's so fire to me. Like he really the one that made me got back into it my sophomore year of college, cause like, yo, like his beats is crazy. Like the way his 808 hits is like, yo, that's like.
So like we'll dig into that because I kind of feel like we kind of grasped good bit things about high school, unless there was something else I missed. But I do wanted to ask, what college did you go to?
I went to Limestone.
Limestone? Did you enjoy it? Like,
yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What was like the most memorable part about going there? It could be anything. I mean, obviously keep it content like.
Oh, keep
censored,
it PG.
But yeah.
Okay.
But if it's like, you know, something that like, let's say like you met a friend or like you really learned a lesson out there, or maybe how to manage money better, just something to really help someone think.
Being out there, just. I don't know, just like an eye opener, you know. It's like, you know, like after this, it's like it's the real world kind of sort of thing. Like, and the more like I sat there and looked at everybody, like no one really have a solid plan when you in college, because college is weird because most of the time it's like my major was psychology, so like they'll throw up a YouTube video. Like I could have did this shit at home if I wanted to, instead of paying what 20, 30K a fucking year just to. For you to throw up a YouTube video,
YouTube,
so it's like, I mean, I'm not throwing them underneath the bus. I think Limestone's a really good school. Like,
no, but that's what's so common now in this world today. It's like we just, I don't know.
Yeah. So it's like,
what is some advice that you would give somebody maybe in college that's watching this? Maybe just because of you made it out.
I mean, the best advice for folks who's in college right now is keep on grinding, keep on working. I would say if you feel like you want to do it and that's the profession you want to achieve, just keep on doing it, because like college is not for everybody. Like, it's really not for everybody, for real.
But it's a good experience,
you know. Really especially
like you said, some people look at it as an eye-opening thing, and some others look at it as a party option, and some people look at it as a big opportunity to the next level of stage in life. So I think it's beautiful, and that's why like I even have you come on here, because it's been beautiful already, man.
Sir.
And it's cool to just finally get to meet you in person and see how talented you are, because what you've said so far, you don't realize it could help a lot of people, because right now in this world, that's the common thing that people are going through, is struggling to figure out, should I go to college?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? And you kind of help answer not a lot of questions, but you know what I mean?
And to add on to that, like,
go ahead.
Like, for college, like, a lot of folks go there because that's what their parents, like, pushed on them. Like, go to college, get a job, but do what you... My advice to everybody, like, do what you like doing and make money off of it. Not even just make money, or just do it because you love it. You know what I'm saying?
No, and I saw what Ice Cube, I'm going to cut you off. I saw what Ice Cube said. He said that if you can't do it without not making money, if that makes sense, without not making money, then you don't need to do it. And that's something I feel is very important, because me even doing the podcast stuff, I feel like it's a hard lane to switch into that, but it's being more professional.
Yeah.
And that's where, you just learn, like, the boundaries and budgets of life, man. Like, money is not everything, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
It really isn't.
It's
like,
not.
you can have so much money and still be so sad and miserable. And,
Facts.
so, like, I do want to kind of go over your beat stuff and your squad. Shout out to K-Rich. I did not know you know K-Rich like that. Baby, need to get him on here, bro, playing with me. Bro playing mad hard.
He's busy.
Yeah. But he's been around. He know what's up. I'm gonna say he's been around since I started this, bro. He know what's up. Come hop on, K-Rich. I love you, bro. But no, I like even anybody that's been around since I started. And if you're watching this, like, I love every single person, and I feel bad because I don't talk to everybody. But it's like I'm on a mission. You know what I mean? I'm really trying to be in Japan by 2 years. That's short time frame, bro.
But a lot could happen in between, though.
But that's why I'm locked in. Like, I can't even have friends no more. So, like, let's talk about the beat stuff and everything. Like, what is your primary, like, genre of beat making? I know Frank kind of talked to you about it earlier, but I wanted to ask you because he stole my question. Frank, we're gonna have Frank on here soon, but what is your genre of beat making? Like, what do you consider yourself as a beat maker? Are you like a hip hop beat maker, or are you all around? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes I call myself a beat maker if I just sent you a beat, but I feel like I'm more a producer because I actually like to think.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, it's a difference, because beat makers is like,
me in. Sorry,
basically,
guys. I mean,
for a beat maker, you just make the beat, send it off, we'll do it. But I feel producer, like, they see how at the beginning,
the vision.
Yeah, the vision, like the beginning, at the end, like that Steve Harvey joint I played you earlier.
That was fire.
Like that was my vision of. I hear the beginning, like. At first I was put like two. I was gonna make the beginning longer than it was supposed to, but instead of doing that, I was gonna put one at the end, one at the beginning, one at the end.
No, right.
Because like I want to see, like I'm thinking as I'm making, I'm thinking how to layer it, how to pattern it, whatever the case may be. Like I try to think things how it's going to catch the listener ear. Like that's me.
What are some? Then you don't have to give the sauce away, because I know it took you a long time to perfect the craft because you've been doing it for so long. But what are some ways to make people more intrigued to your beats? Like what is? And like I said, don't give us the sauce, but it's more of just like advice for some other producers.
More intrigued. So
maybe what 808 or like
808. Yeah, 808s. Obviously, you need something catchy to the human ear. Obviously, they grasp their attention. Just just keep it simple, really, because a lot of folks don't like all that. Some folks do too much in their beats, and it makes you. Not saying I'm perfect, because I still got stuff I need to work on too.
There's always room for improvement.
But it's a lot of folks just do too much in their beats, and it's kind of like a turn off. So just keep it simple. Try to find something catchy to catch the listener ear. is, you know, try to be authentic, try to be unorthodox, because, you know, I try to be different in most of my stuff.
But you are, man,
Yeah.
and I hope that Steve Harvey one people can hear it soon,
Yeah.
because now that I know, I knew, but you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like grasped on. That makes a lot of sense why you're different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's things in your life I feel like you've never talked to me about that you've noticed that you're different. You just haven't sacrificed stuff. And
Yeah.
that's what the 𝙄𝙩𝙬𝙚 podcast is here to do, is to teach people like you and help them. You know what I mean? Because the fact that you even think like that with beats is already next level, bro. I don't know anybody that's on here putting quotes and stuff in their beats. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some fire producers out here in Charleston and stuff, but it's like the storyline. You know what I mean? There's like a vision with it.
Yeah.
I heard a few of your other ones, and it's not just beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can. I don't know.
Actually, I
it.
sit and think like,
Yeah.
like I said, for that Steve Harvey one, it was more of, it's supposed to be like a motivational,
Right.
like never quit, keep going,
Yeah,
whatever
that's
you're
dope,
doing.
man.
That was the whole idea.
So is that how you identify yourself as being different in Charleston? I know
Yeah.
around the world it's kind of like you're gonna find someone who does
Yeah.
the same thing. So it's just how the world is. But do you think how do you identify yourself different? Like what makes you ScooterMade?
Bro, man, like I said, it's unorthodox. Like, I don't make everything exactly the same like everyone else in Charleston. Like, I realize most Charleston rappers, like, they're like kind of Detroit shit, like that Detroit bounce.
Yeah, that's
stuff. Which I like Detroit beats. My boy JB makes some fire one. Hit JB up. JB is fire as fuck with them Detroit.
What do you use to make your beats? If you
I use FL Studio.
okay, like do you use the actual like beat pad thingy? Or
No, I don't have an MPC or I have a beat pad. I use everything off my keyboard. I do have a MIDI, but that's just trash, so I don't even use that shit no more.
Right.
So I use everything off my keyboard and in the piano roll, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. And like, what else has like been like maybe the biggest downfall of being a producer? Because some people we always talk about positive stuff. Let's talk about the
I'm
negative.
glad you asked me that. The biggest downfall, and I still go through it too, you will get a lot of no's before you get one yes. You can get a million
As
no's.
in selling the beats?
Selling
or-
beats,
Okay.
collaborations.
Okay.
You gonna have people flake on you. You gonna have folks do all types of crazy stuff, try to scam you. It's a couple times like on Instagram I go live and said I'll post it, and some random producer hit me up like, yo, this shit fire. Hit me up DM me. This fire, let's collab, and they try to charge you, but you kind of hit me up, and
right.
it's like it's kind of weird. And the moment is like the industry is like a money hungry game, and it's weird. So it's like, bro, like no disrespect, like you kind of hit me up. I didn't hit you up. You hit me up.
And I'm only
yeah.
gonna and this is gonna sound so poop because you probably hate me now because I'm gonna say it, but I kind of do that, and I only do it because you see what I do. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally always doing something.
That's different though.
Yeah,
Like, it's like the way the producer world works is kind of weird because it's not a whole lot of genuine folks that actually have good intentions for you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Kalen, like he's one of the ones that he's one of the biggest help in my life.
He's been doing this, man. He's been doing it so hard. I'm proud of that man, bro, because that's someone I've never like connected with, but I see him around all the time.
I'll convince him off camera just do an interview with him.
No, I know he needs to, bro. He's playing, and I want to talk about last thing I really remember watching. He did a great job advertising the music video with his head out the window.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember that.
That was Play the Goal.
Yeah, do y'all? Yeah. Do y'all have anything in the works?
Oh, we have stuff in the making. We most definitely could.
Do y'all have anything now, or? That's
out now. It's not out now. They kind of more. They want to be perfected. It's kind of like it's up to them to drop it, but at the same time, they kind of trying to perfect it.
How do you feel about that? And I don't mean to put you on Front Street, but
I don't shake.
What
nobody.
if you have like something that you put all your time and everything in this beat, and then the artist is just holding the beat? Do you care?
I don't really care, honestly. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I say, it's all up to the artist, because like I say, I can't make an artist release. I can't make somebody a rap on
But sometimes the beat's so fire,
it's
you're like,
I know, like, bro, you gotta release it.
Yeah.
I don't trip about it because people move in their own time. So I'm known to be a laid back person. Like, bro, this wherever you get a chance, basically. I'm not gonna trip.
Do you think that should relate to being like? Do you think producers should be dropping as much as artists do, which is not very often sometimes? Because some artists wait and do strategy, marketing stuff. So
it's kind of similar. Like,
or
nowadays,
do you think beats should be dropped every week?
Every week, I try to drop as much beats as you can, like snippets of you. It's like little videos of you on the internet, but you don't have to actually drop beats. You know what I'm saying? But like nowadays, the producers kind of like act like the artists.
Yeah.
They kind of have to look like, you know.
Yeah.
It's weird because like Metro, for example, you know Metro Boomin.
Yeah, of
like
course.
he kind of has his face around like he's the artist, but he's really the producer.
He's a producer, yeah.
So like it's kind of like that. You kind of carry yourself like you're the artist basically.
Yeah.
So that's how it normally be.
Is that like, and hear me out, I'm not trying to say nobody knows you or anything, but is that your next level? Like you're trying to reach that next level?
I'm trying to reach that next level.
Basically?
I'm not really chasing the placement. I just want more to respect, like, yo, this nigga Scooter's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't really, placements, that's cool, but I just want that respect, like, yo, like Scooter's cold, and all, like I said, money, all that stuff gonna come when it comes. But I just want that respect, like, yo, this dude Scooter cold. Like, I think the only industry credit I got was a dude named Jay. He's from I don't know you ever heard Twisted Genius, one of the producer. He's one of the producers that made Something to Prove by Lil Baby.
My cousin would probably punch me in the face.
So basically he emailed me because I want him to rate my beats basically.
Yeah,
so he emailed me back. And he was like, yo, Scooter, bro, you got a fucking ear. Like, it's little things you need to work on, but, bro, you got it, basically. And, you know, I just emailed him, you know, highly appreciate it. You know, just point me in the right direction to see what I need to work on.
Right.
So that's really it. So just hearing that, we're technically seeing that, him emailing me that, is like, put an extra battery in my back to go even harder. Because this is somebody who's actually in the industry telling me this.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, like, ain't no stopping.
Did you grind though afterwards?
Yes. I'm still grinding. Like I said, like I told you, I bring my laptop everywhere. You even ask Caitlin, I bring my laptop.
You have to, bro.
Everywhere. You just never know.
No, you don't, and you should never not have it, because that's where I'm at. Like you saw me when you pulled up. Like I always got the camera. Like I have to be everywhere with it, and that's just how it is. So like, what's your social media? Where can we check you out at and stuff like that, especially for your beats?
Check me out on Instagram, ScooterMade. This how you spell Scooter, and Made, MADE. TikTok is ScooterMade this _ I believe, but all my pictures, my profile pictures is exactly the same. It's an animated character of me with, you know, doing
Fire
this.
One, bro. Yeah.
So what else? Do I have another?
Yeah, B-Star or anything like that?
B-Star. I'm trying to make that.
Yeah, you should.
I'm trying to see how, because I was literally watching a video about it. Like, how can I put this beat on B-Star? Basically, I'm just trying to grasp the understanding of B-Star.
It takes time, man, and it's not something to rush, because if you already got genuine artists around you really don't need it.
I really don't, because you know.
Do you have any future placements that you would want to be part of? Like maybe like I heard you say Metro Boomin, and like anybody that you would want to
work with, bro. I have a list. Okay,
give me top 3.
Top 3. Metro, obviously, because like I said, I love trap.
That Spider-Man movie,
that Spider-Man's fucking dope.
Like I've never.
And his soundtrack.
That's what I meant. The soundtrack was hard, bro. But who else? Second.
Wheezy.
Yeah.
Wheezy,
oh yeah. So we did.
Fucking Wheezy. Like I said, Wheezy is so crazy.
The Young Thug. And then third one.
I'll say TM88.
Okay, that's a big one. That's
no one don't really talk about him. Like he's always behind the scenes. So every time I look at him, and every time like I watch him make beats, he remind me a lot like me, because like I'm just so low key with it. Not low key, but like I'm just behind the scenes. Like not a whole lot of folks know that he made one of the like all the fucking bangers, and a lot of people really don't know him like that.
And hear me out. And I don't know bro like that. I don't listen to him heavily, but I know he's dropped stuff with maybe Currency or Wiz. Like he's dropped with a lot of people.
He's fucking fire.
But maybe he wants to be underneath it. You know, he don't want to be over the rock.
In the spotlight.
He wants to be underneath.
That's kind of why I want to be
money, and nothing wrong with that. And that's where I've kind of had to consider defeat, especially with me wanting to change the world, which we will change the world. I have to be in front of the rock. You know, I have to be the one outside guarding the rock. So no, but like I do want to ask you one more question, or actually maybe 2 more. How can you always be yourself whenever you wake up?
Always be yourself. This is always how you always be yourself. This stay true to yourself. Honestly.
Or how do you always be yourself? When you wake up, you're good. How do you always be yourself when you wake up?
I'm the same person. I never change. Never change.
How do you solidify that?
Just stay genuine. Stay pure. Stay ambitious. Like just don't change yourself, and nobody like you. What Bernie Mac say?
That's a fact, bro. So, they know what Bernie Mac said.
I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Was right. But they know what Bernie Mac said, because I feel the same way, man. Like, it's really hard to, I want to say keep going, but there's days, and even when the support system isn't there, and it's
I still go through those days, too. Like, a few days ago, it's like, sometimes you just get drained and you just get tired of the bullshit sometimes. Like sometimes they just flake on you. It's like at the end of the day, like I said, all that's part of the game. You're gonna have to go to trials and tribulations to get to your destinations at the end of the day.
Right.
So that's how the way I look at things. And like I say, then once I collab with the boys or whatnot, and like I say, they also extra motivation too. So like see them grinding, when we make me want to grind even harder too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like.
You think the support system is the most important thing to your career right now?
Support system, and don't pay attention to whatever people got to say. Cause at the end of the day, with music, now not everybody gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people gonna like it,
or beat.
And beats too. Same thing for music. That's for most producers out there. All because someone else don't like it, that next person may love it, and that probably the beat, or whatever it is, to take it to the next level.
Right.
So that's how I have to think differently too. Cause I've been a couple times folks like, yeah, it's all right, but play to somebody else, this shit fire. But you just never know, because that's how music is. Some people may not like it, some people may like don't. Say like food.
Dude, music is so powerful.
Yeah, it is.
People don't even realize it. Like, it can really change your life. Like, shout out to 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙬𝙚. He's changed my life drastically. 𝙄𝙣 has changed my life drastically. The whole Taylor gang changed my life drastically. But it's more of like, when you start to get really addicted to music, you honestly like kind of lose yourself. You know what I mean? Because like, I don't even make music. I don't even do nothing in the realm of music other than media coverage, and I feel like I lose myself. Like, so I can only imagine with you. Do you spend countless nights making beats and stuff like that?
Countless
or like,
nights. Like I said, I tell you, I bring my laptop to work. Like, I'm on it for real. Like, nights, days, all over the place. Like, I'm more experimental with most of my stuff. 'Cause I like to try new shit. Mm-hmm. So I just can't even count how many days and nights I was up, just making beats and try to, that like I said, that's just a part of the game, bro.
Grind,
it's grind. So I just how, if you want it bad enough, you can manifest it, you could grab it, basically.
And I want to ask this last question, but I wanted to ask, what do you have future plans for yourself? Like, where do you see yourself in maybe 5 years?
5 years, I see myself, me and the boys living well, making music, doing that thing. That's all I really care about. Us doing that thing, making music, putting smiles on people's face. Excuse me. That's all I care about,
As
bro.
you should. Is there like the name of the groups for people? Because I feel like
it's not really. We don't have a name. We just come together.
Yeah,
basically.
it's a clique.
But it is like a group called KCMJ.
Oh, I think I've heard of that before. That sounds familiar. I just wanted to ask, because some people will be like, who are you talking about? And we haven't named everybody in the group, so some people don't know. But no, I think it's beautiful, because like, if you keep surrounding yourself with people that impact you that much, you're only going to win, because Michael Jordan didn't do it by himself.
Exactly. I think he got cut from off the JV team, some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So you see,
he wasn't tall enough. That's the thing. Because he made the Salt in My Shoe book. You remember?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that, but yeah, no, man. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we go, or is there anything you want to cover? Like, just real quick. I know it's kind of like, but we could sit here and talk for hours and hours and hours.
Honestly, bro.
But that's why I told you, you're coming back, bro. I'm excited, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, because it's been beautiful. Me and him were already been talking before we hopped on here, so it was like, it kind of just clicked when we got on here. I feel like that helped out a lot. Because it takes time, man. You know what I mean? Especially when you're trying to learn different things. Podcast is new. Nobody, like, there wasn't podcast 20 years ago.
No.
There was definitely, you know what I mean? So it's different, man, and I'm excited, because this is it, bro. And I feel like after this, definitely hop on some, shout out to WaterPod podcast. This is probably like the 6th interview where I'm like, hop on my boy's podcast, because he hopped on mine and then he started one. And it's like, it's motivational, bro. It's beautiful, because if you have the heart to do this and you want to help other people, podcast. So, no, man, thank you for coming on, bro. It's been beautiful. It's been an honor, bro. The one and only ScooterMade.
Yes, sir.
It's been beautiful, bro. And like, bro, it's been a privilege to even meet you finally, because like, I've been following you like the last week just to kind of make sure I knew who you were and stuff like that. But still, it's like, I feel like next time you come on, you're going to be doing more placements. You're going to be probably more established. Like, because we're at the stomping grounds right now. You know what I mean? This is the beginning.
One step at a time.
Yeah, it takes, bro, it's never going to just happen overnight. And that's something y'all got to realize too, is stay true to yourself, and only you can achieve your dreams. No one else is going to do it. You got to get up every single day, and you got to grind harder than you did the day yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for enjoying interview 74. ScooterMade. Let's go, man. Thank you. I love you guys. Peace.